It's senior night in the swamp versus Florida State. We rattled off 2 wins in a row to end the season, and it's helped with our perceived job security at the University of Florida. Obviously, getting a win over Florida State would be extremely beneficial to us. Our defense is rocking, man. It really is. It really is rocking. Our defense has played well our entire year, and our defense is young too, to put things into perspectives. But with that being said, our offense has not lived up to expectations this season, and they've done okay these past 2 weeks. They scored over 30 points in our win over South Carolina, and scored 25 versus Missouri. So better than we have been, because prior to that we hadn't scored over 20 points since September. So we basically went the whole month of October and the first week into November without scoring over 20 points. So, and to put things into perspective, we've only scored over 24 points twice this season. Third being Missouri. So, our offense has definitely struggled. We're going to need to make some off-season changes with it. Obviously, you can't make them in season, but do the best we can. And I really hope we could send these seniors like Marcel Butler off for a victory versus Florida State. Because we haven't beat Florida State since our coaching staff has been here. So, I mean, we did it versus South Carolina. We got to win versus a ranked top 25 team, a team in the poll. So I don't see a reason Alabama's just tearing it up. Man, if that's their playoff pool going into the playoffs. But we got Florida State, their 8-3 football team. Knappy's had a really good season, both rushing and throwing the ball. And Klein has had a good year receiving. They haven't had that many sacks, but other than getting blown out by Virginia Tech, all of their losses have been by one score. So they're not a bad football team by any means. And they're our in-state rival, so it's imperative that we... Man, who would have thought that would have been the East coming into the season, right? I don't think any of us would have expected that. I mean, we all knew Alabama was going to rock, but even LSU, for being as good as they are on offense, wasn't expecting a 9-2 season. Very strange. But, yeah, so it looks like regardless of what happens here, they'll be going to the conference championship game versus Tech. And looks like versus Virginia Tech, because North Carolina lost the head-to-head to Virginia Tech. But we're not playing against a slouch of a football team. We need to bring our A game and hope that, the fight in this team continues for just one more game. With that being said, let's get her going. Always like that combination at home. I'm excited to see how this team finishes, because we're most likely not going to make a bowl game. is my first season as a head coach where we did make a bowl game, but both defenses look primed and locked in, but their offenses far exceeded ours. So we're going to have an amazing defensive game. I'll tell you that. Hooker, I feel bad for this guy, man. We came into this year with such high expectations for him. He came back for his senior year. He was thinking about going into the draft next year, and 12 receptions for 162 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm hoping he has a big game today. He deserves it. He really does deserve it. But with that being said, I'll see you guys for the post-game press conference.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Championships have reigned historically on the Sunshine State. Both the Gators and the Seminoles have claimed their share. Florida and Florida State getting set to hook up in the battle for the Governor's Cup. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
We're all set to bring you a heated rivalry game between two of Florida's finest football programs.
It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Florida State tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 35-yard line.
Getting ready to take the field in their final home game in their career. And the final games always have an extra emotional element in them. We'll see if they can channel that emotion and turn it into a victory.
The quarterback leads the team out on the field for the first drive. Gets it. He's in space. They'll bring him down at the 47.
Quarterbacks love it when they have a wide receiver who can take a lateral pass and turn it into a big gain like this. I mean, not only is it an easy throw, but it looks great for the quarterback's stats.
From their own 47-yard line, it's first down. Fires it out. Brought down at the 47-yard line. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
He's on the run. He's at the 40. Makes it to the 34. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
From the 34-yard line. First down. So he holds on to it and gets a good 5 yards. He's tackled at the 21-yard line.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
From the 21-yard line. First down. Rifles this one out to the left. And a man open, touchdown. tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
He makes the PAT. Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
The Volunteers came into the game ranked 16th and hoping to make a huge jump in the rankings. Now the question is, how far will they fall? Who in the world saw this one coming? Not me. A major upset is done. Kentucky gets the win by 7.
Thanks, Reese. 7-0 game here. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line. Florida State staff and their fans have heard all week long their quarterback's going to play terribly on the road. I think their staff's got them ready to prove them wrong right now.
I think this staff really has rallied this entire team around some of that negative talk. And I think they believe in their guy, that he can go on the road and make the plays and lead them to a big victory. You know, sometimes when you hit some adversity like that, you see teams circle the wagons. And I really believe this week they've done a great job of doing that. Now they just have to go out and execute the plan and go out and win this game.
From their own 22-yard line. Second down. The Gators defensive back left earlier with an injury. They need him back out there because right now the offense has been picking on his replacement. Makes it to the 31. Looking for the corner. He's to the 40. To the 20, to the 10, and he scores! Touchdown! The Seminoles have a player that's up for national awards. It's all speculation right now. You can talk about awards after you win them. He's got to worry about playing this football game. Will be tied with the extra point. And he adds the extra point with a 3-play, 81-yard drive. And they come away with a touchdown.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency. Here comes the pressure. Quick throw, incomplete, one of his receiver.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. Appears to be a bit rattled.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 25. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line.
Perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
So no luck on that drive as they go 3 and out. Page awaits the snap. Tackle made at the 41.
It's early in this game, so the defense could still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
He's taken down at the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line. Second down. Scrambling around. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. the tailback. Tackle made around the 41-yard line. Buckley gains 4 yards on that reception. Certainly they don't have the return on here. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. This is a fun game, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting football before it's over.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Ready, 180.
Makes it out to about the 30. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. And down he goes at the 40-yard line.
He is such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Tries to buy some time. Tackle at the 48.
Hey, sometimes the defense does everything right, and they still lose. That time they had tight coverage, which left no options other than for the quarterback to take off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48.
Black 5, black 5.
And he throws it away. Excellent open field tackle. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 38. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. There's a missed opportunity by the offense. I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation. And he's taken down at about the 39-yard line. Second and 9. Ball on the 39. Strike to his receiver, no good.
Well, he must have hurried there because his receiver was wide open. There was no need to rush that one at all.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. And they make the stop at the 42-yard line.
First down.
From the 42-yard line, it's first down. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Knocked out of bounds at the 33.
That brings us second and 9.
Quick pass. They'll drop in for a loss.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
They're giving away 3 yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
We've got first and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Seminoles saw one of their top players going down earlier, but looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. Gets it out quickly. They'll bring him down at the 11-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. So at the end of one, we're even at 7 in this one. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. He's got the corner. He gets hit out of bounds around the 5-yard line. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Brought down at the 2-yard line. Second down and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Knock him down for a loss.
He wasn't decisive at all on that option. And once he kept it himself, there was no place to go.
And this is the 11th play of the current drive. Here's a handoff, and he saves the score.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup and come out a bit more motivated next time.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. Florida State is looking to go up by 3. Kicks away, and it's good. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese?
The Razorbacks and the Tigers square off, looking for the coveted golden boot. In this rivalry, winning is only part of the fun. The other part is making the other guy miserable. The Tigers have the lead, 14-7.
Thanks, Reese. 10-7 in this one. They line up to kick this one away. Carr fields it at the 1. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. For a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Pollard back to return it. Pollard fields it at the 35. They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
You're always looking for the home run return, the big highlight. Didn't happen there, but he still got him a couple of yards.
With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. Florida State is up a field goal. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he hits him hard at the 43.
16 on the play. First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They come out in a 5-wide set. And he's tackled around the 45-yard line. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
He's going to try and scramble. He's got the corner. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 31.
A good quarterback knows when and how to improvise. And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something big.
From the 31-yard line. First down. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. And he's stopped behind the line. And he's level at the 34. Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. Passes it, and it's picked out of the sky. That's a great tackle at the 29.
Kirk, you and I have talked to the coaches. We've talked to his teammates. Everybody says this kid's a real deal. We're about ready to find out.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. From their own 32-yard line. Second down. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. Inside the 30. He's taken down at about the 11. Nice pick by the safety.
Safety that time just sitting back there looking at the quarterback, and once it was thrown, he knew exactly where it was going, and he made the pick.
First and 10. Ball on the 11.
The Gators had one of their key players go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the lineup.
And they hit him in the backfield. Florida State holds a field goal lead. They can't hang on to him. Tackle made at the 3. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. And they get him in the backfield for a loss.
The defense was playing the run all the way, and they got it right. Nice work.
The kick is up, and the field goal is good. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Across the 30. And they tackle him at the 48-yard line.
Can this defense play any better? I mean, these guys have a great tradition. They live up to the billing today. Now we're starting to see whether or not this team can get it done. And if they are, then I think the defense should go down to the offensive side of the field, talk to their own offense, and try to get them fired up to go out there and get some more points on the board.
Slings it. Almost picked off.
I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
From the 48-yard line, it's second down. Grabs it, and he might go the distance. He's at the 30, And down he goes at about the 17-yard line.
You know, I think this play worked right now, and I wouldn't be surprised at all, Brad, to see this offense maybe go back to this play a little bit later in the game for maybe another big play.
The 10. He makes his way out to about the 9. The Gators are going to call their second timeout. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Fights forward to about the 7.
Well, it's a nice first down by this offense, and you can see the wide receiver here carries the football. You're talking about a very versatile offense that's tough to defend and very unpredictable.
And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That brings up second and goal.
We've got second and goal. Ball on the 5. They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. Touchdown, Florida!
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone almost every time.
The kicker on the field. He'll try to put his team up by a point. And he hits the PAT. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
Arkansas and LSU hooking up in the battle for the Golden Boot. This one's been entertaining us all day long. Back and forth these two teams go, neither one giving an inch. We could be headed to a photo finish. LSU leads it 21-14.
All right, thanks a lot, Reese. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Florida State's gotten the play out of their quarterback, and you expect that was going to happen. But, I mean, what is happening here? Somebody else is going to have to come to the forefront, or this thing's going to be over.
If you would have told me before the game that this quarterback would have played like this to the first quarter and a half or so, I would have thought this team would have been leading this game. You're right. Something has got to happen where his teammates, the rest of this group, they've got to raise their game if they want to have any chance of winning this game.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 25. Tries to get out of trouble, but he can't shake the defense. It's third down and 14 yards to go now after that setback by the sack. Slings it. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. The Seminoles will use their first time out of the half. From their own 36-yard line, it's first down. He's scrambling. Look at the strength. Knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
That's doubly bad for this defense, giving up a big run like that and then letting him get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Under pressure. Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. He's pushed out of bounds around the 50-yard line. The Seminoles call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 50-yard line. Going deep, lays it out there. Spectacular play, and now it's first and goal.
Huge play for both the quarterback and receiver, but it all starts with the big fellas up front who provided the time to get the quarterback a chance to throw.
It's up, and it sails through the uprights. So we've played 2 quarters. FSU leads it 16-14.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. What a terrific first half. This is everything we anticipated this game being, and we're going to be riveted to this game, I feel like, David, in the second half, anticipating a terrific finish.
It's fun. It's living up to the hype every single time. We can't even turn the channel here. We got it on the big screen, on the big 60-inch. Yes, it's quite nice, by the way, too. The weather's nice and warm. It's beautiful. Got some chips. We're opening them up a little bit. But great game, living up to the hype. It definitely feels like both teams are evenly matched. It feels like it can go either way. It feels like it's going to come down to the wire. And the only thing I hope it doesn't come down to is a kicker. Please don't come down to a kick in the end. Both these teams playing great D, playing great O, physical, pounding on each other, making big plays. Don't come down to a finesse kick by like a soccer player, please.
That'll do it here in the studio at halftime. We'll try to see if Pollack can bring a little energy in the second half. Got a lot of games to watch, including yours. Brad and Kirk ready for the second half.
Very close game now as we start the second half.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Brought down at the 24.
Both teams have really answered the bell here in the third quarter, Kirk.
Well, exciting to see what these offenses have been able to do here. To be able to come out and score in your first drive tells you a lot about what they did during the half.
We're about set to start things up again. Florida State is up 2. And he is drilled at the 26. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line. Tackle at the 22-yard line. Run, and he's brought down. Carr waiting the return. And down he goes at the 33.
Well, this is a very competitive game. Just when you think one team has gained the advantage or the momentum, the other team comes fighting back, and it's going back and forth. This is almost like a basketball game.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
Slings it out there incomplete. And they got some pressure on him that time.
And what that does is mess up the timing of the offense, causing the incompletion.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. He's on the run. They bring the quarterback down.
That's a loss of 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 15.
This is a prime example of what I have the issues with the Rizzer. The dude just gotta stay in the pocket. Like, he's too trying to scramble. Like, if he stays in the pocket, Hooker is coming open. And that's probably a first down if he stays in the pocket. He has a decent pocket. You can't say if he stayed in the middle of that pocket, he couldn't make that throw. And even then, like, George looks like he's got a step. Might be looking for a quarterback change.
15 to go. Ball on the 28.
Kill. Panther 2.
for a sack on the play.
Held a loss of 7 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 9.
Fourth and long here after the sack. Page is waiting for the snap. Pollard fields it at the 44. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 45. Florida is not going to back down from anybody, Herbie. I guess at least not today.
No, not today. They played with a chip on their shoulder. They've stood toe-to-toe with the big boys, and I don't think they're finished yet.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Florida State holds just a 2-point lead. Got some open field. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Ball on the 40. He's at the 30. Gains his way to the 20-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Gets out to around the 12.
That brings him 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. Touchdown, FSU!
Boy, did he look determined running the football. Nobody was going to keep him out of the end zone.
Big extra point here. It'll put him up by 2 scores. And he converts the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Well, you know the offense would like to generate more than they did on their last possession.
If they're going to make a comeback in this game, it's going to have to start now. This offense has to get rolling.
Up the middle for a nice gain. It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Dumps it out left to the running back. They'll bring him down at the 44. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
From their own 39-yard line. 2nd down. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room. He's taken down around the 45-yard line. Wants it all. Going deep. And he got it to the sophomore. He's all the way. Touchdown.
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
Once he got the ball, he did all the heavy lifting to take it to the house. He makes the PAT. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Arkansas and LSU hoping to apply the boot to the other's backside and claim the golden boot. Let's take a look at this one again. The Razorbacks hammer that running game and score a touchdown. The Tigers lead 28-24.
All right, thanks, Reese. Back to the live action here. Florida is lining up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Tackle at the 22. They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted in 6. Florida State with a 2-point advantage. Tackle made at about the 31. Make it 100 yards rushing for him.
There are so many different ways he can hurt you. Today, he's done it with his feet. I think he's easily one of the most complete players in the country.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. And he's tackled at the 31. The Gators lineman shaken up a little bit down there on the sideline, but I think he'll be back in this ball game. He's one tough customer. Handoff, and he won't make it.
They just kind of spun their wheels here, but credit to defense with not giving up any ground.
Carr is the deep man awaiting the return. Booming kick. Carr fields it at the 26. He's tackled at the 36. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. And they make the stop at about the 37-yard line. From their own 37-yard line. Second down. There's a play fake. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Decides to slide. And down he goes at about the 43-yard line. Hayes to punt. Pollard fields it at the 26. They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line. The last time this offense had the ball, it was 3 and out. Florida State is up 2. Taken down at the 38-yard line. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. Second and 9. Ball on their own 38. And he's level at the 36-yard line.
I tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
So at the end of 3, Florida State leads 23-21. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. Wow, a big stop there early in the 4th quarter. And the way this game has been played and how tight it's been, every defensive stop will be huge. The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Carr back deep to return. Fields it at the 34. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team.
Clipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Brought down at the 45.
It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty.
Offense.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
He's tackled around the 31-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it second and long.
From their own 31-yard line. It's second down. Throwing right. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. He's out of bounds at about the 49. Florida State holds just a 2-point lead. Big opening. He's at the 40. Gets out to around the 32.
That's good for 19 yards. First down.
From the 32-yard line, it's first down. And they hit him in the backfield. So they wrapped him up before he could get anything going.
Yeah, there was nothing there on that option.
Has some daylight. Nice run to the outside.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 22. Tackle around the 20-yard line.
I really like going to the tight end here on third down. It's not even about the defense not expecting it, because I think they did. It's about mismatches. He's probably bigger and stronger than the guy who's trying to cover him.
Nice run there as they work the outside. 6 yards there on the option keeper.
That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Seems like every game this guy's in the offensive backfield, bringing guys down for a loss. He's just got a knack for making plays.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Florida State with a 2-point advantage. Under heavy pressure. Throws it out there, and it's intercepted. That interception breathes new life into this team.
I'm not quite sure I would have made that pass. It obviously wasn't open. This quarterback's got to be more conservative with the ball when they have the lead late in the game like this.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
That'll make it second and 4.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. From
their own 30-yard line. First down. It's on the ground. Scoots it up. To the 20. He makes his way to about the 18. That's a pretty big mistake, and this offense will lose possession of the football.
Sloppy job by the ball carrier. First and foremost, you should always be concerned about the ball.
We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
The best way to move beyond a turnover is to score. And when you can start on the other team's half of the field, you're in really good shape to have a chance to do that.
Nice play to set up first and goal.
That makes it first and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Florida State is up 2. They'll bring him down at the 3-yard line.
That brings him second and goal.
They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. He's taken down at the 3. So here we go. It's third and goal from the 2-yard line. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
False start. Offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Let's see how the quarterback handles this one. It's third and goal from the 7. Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off. So fourth down coming up.
And give credit to the defense there. They played very disciplined and were able to break up the pass.
Kicks up, and it splits the uprights. Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
Let's get you up to date on what's happening in some games with major BCS implications. And for Ohio State, they're gunning for their 6th straight victory. The Buckeyes have the lead, 31-24.
All right, thanks, Reese. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Robinson from the 2. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Florida's given them all they can handle today, and they're still not done.
Yeah, let's remember, they were a heavy underdog coming into this game, and here they are, under 3 minutes to go, with the football, a chance to put a drive together, and who knows, maybe they can take the lead.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. He's out to the 30. Gains his way to the 39-yard line. We've got a first and 10. Ball on their own 39. Just over 2 minutes in the game. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Tackle made around the 47-yard line. The slant pattern good for about 8 yards on the play. Caught, and he's hit immediately. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Eat. 10, 2.
He's at the 40. Makes it out to about the 33. First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. He scrambled. Now he's going to run and watch out. Lost the ball. Fumble. It's picked up by the defense. That was a huge turnover.
Yeah, and it couldn't have come at a better time for this defense. You're trying to come up with a big stop, and now you get the ball back with the lead.
So not a lot of time left, and they've got an opportunity right now, if they score, to put the nail in the coffin in this game. Just over a minute left. And they get nice yardage on that run. Green picks up about 7 yards on the run. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. He's on the run. Makes it out to about the 23. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. A nice option play. The tailback gets 6 yards before he's brought down. Florida will use their final timeout. And he's tackled at the 37. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. Nothing more demoralizing for a defense than seeing the opposing quarterback take a knee. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one, 26-21, Seminoles. As we wrap this game up, Kirk, what final thoughts do you want to share?
Florida State comes away with bragging rights this year, and I'm sure the fans and students will enjoy it just as much as the players. They were the better team today and added another great chapter to this rivalry.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Well, the conclusion of this college football season for us ends with a 26-21 loss at home against in-state rival Florida State. In a game we had multiple opportunities to win, and ultimately we just didn't take care of the football. We were shut down in that fourth quarter. Reiser had the offense moving down the field. In that fourth quarter, late into the fourth quarter, another fumble cost us the game. We had way too many turnovers. I think 4 to 5 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. Offensive line played relatively well based on how they've been playing this season. Defensively played well. I mean, obviously Florida State's got a good offense, so those are the kind of things that, you know, this back and forth kind of game between the offense and defensive struggles kind of thing you're going to get. But I think the defense fought hard. Offense fought hard. This team fought hard. But at the end of the day, we just couldn't get it done when we needed to. And now that this game is over, we start a new chapter in Florida football. What that chapter is, I will discuss with you on a later date to go into more detail with it. But the team you saw today, you won't be seeing in its same form come next season. And I don't want to talk about any job speculations or anything else, but I will say this. The University of Florida's athletic department has always been supportive of me, always been supportive of this team, and I don't see any reason why that will change in the near future. But with that being said, this concludes this college football season for the Florida Gators. Very disappointing season, but one will be taking to heart, and yeah. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.